Hey, everybody. First of all, big thank you to everybody who attended my free online safety masterclass last week. It was awesome. Got great questions, got some great under the hood work done in this 3-hour session that I offered during October National Cybersecurity Awareness Month. And there were a lot of people who wanted to come, could not make that date. So I'm offering it one more time here. And so on this coming Wednesday, on November 6th, we are offering an afternoon. We're going to repeat it. This is a 3-hour session on the online safety basics that everybody needs to be implementing to be safer online. So I'm offering that again. And we do have a low cost $47 VIP upgrade. If you want to join an hour before, that's where I talk about the dark web and taking the hoodie off the hacker. I'm going to tell you how hackers work, what they're doing with your data, what's on the dark web, how to know how hackers are working, because when you know your enemy, you know better how to protect yourself. So I'd love to have you join us. But there were a couple great questions that came up during the session and were submitted, and I wanted to just cover a couple of those. And so I'm going to hit one of them right now, and that is, why would I use a password manager like 1Password or LastPass? Because they're online and they're getting hacked all the time. And that's a great question. Now, here's the thing. The person asking that question had kind of, basic everyday skills, like we all have, and is not a hacker, is not a coder, is not a person in, tech or software engineering or somebody in cybersecurity. So here's the thing. Using a password manager like a 1Password or LastPass, this is a password manager that's going to store your password, your login name, and the link, so that you could just, instead of going on your browser to the account or on your phone to the account, you open the app or you log in and you go directly into open and fill, and it's going to populate your unique name and your strong, unique password. And it's also monitoring when there's been breaches and when you need to update it. And yes, it is storing it on the internet, but here's the thing. It is stored, and this is one of the most protected vaults that, is in that high category of protection. And could they get hacked? Yes, they have. In fact, LastPass had gotten hacked, and it shared that information. But here's the thing. The way the information is shared is your name, your email, your password are not stored in one database. It's not a simple scrape of data. It's really multi-levels of encryption, and they have higher levels of security. So is there risk? There's some risk, but far less than you trying to store them yourself in your browser, or even in, your iPhone keychain or anything like that. And there's an offline version. Most of the people I know in cybersecurity who use 1Password, they would use the last version in the offline mode that they protect. They change their password every 4 weeks, and they print out their unique key and they have it in a locked vault or safe deposit box. So if you really want to take your online safety from where it is today, which for most people, frankly, is somewhere around a 0 to a 5, and increase it and get it up closer to an 8 or a 9 on a 10-point scale, these are the steps you need to take. You having a password manager is going to do so much for you. First of all, how many of you are constantly hitting reset password because you can't remember it? Or because you remember it, it's because you're using the same password in more than one account. You know who you are. I'm talking to you. And as soon as it gets hacked in one place, it gets used by, password spraying method to try to hack into any other account you might have. So your window of protecting yourself is very small. So use a password manager. It is so much more secure. And if you want to use it the way the pros do, then fine, use the offline version. And that way it's not in the cloud, it's on your device. Let's assume you're locking your computer up and your phone properly too, but you can protect yourself. But if you are not highly technical, then let these other highly technical people with multiple layers of encryption and security protect you. They are your guards. Be the queen or the king of your castle, And queens and kings don't fight. They send troops and they have specialists. So do that, get yourself set up. And if you really want to know all the basic skills you need to have to take your online safety risk from where it is today, which is probably very high, and shore it up and make yourself so much safer, you've got one more chance to come to my free online safety masterclass. That's Wednesday, November 6th. I'm offering this. Look, I spent 5 years recovering from being targeted by cyber criminals. I've spent 5 years full time, side by side with the people who protect Wall Street, the government, work with the CIA, protect large companies like Microsoft and Amazon. I learned a lot from them. You do not want to spend 5 years learning cybersecurity. You probably just want to be safer online. So invest 3 hours, get a lot safer. That's my gift to you. That's it. So you come to jocelynking.com and sign up for the masterclass. And I hope to see you there. Take care. Bye for now.